I gotta say, I was kind of surprised by this new release from Natasha Denona, mostly because it wasn't a leak, which is unusual for her. But hey, we'll count it as personal growth. I gotta say a massive thank you to Makeup on Your Radar. I stole their pictures. I am, as you guys know, an affiliate with Natasha Denona, so you can use my code for money off because this bad baby is $27, which is quite a bit for £5. But you can use my code Teresa for 15% off if you happen to be interested in it. But let's talk about this. I found it quite interesting that when she was announcing this, that she said this was essentially just celebrating last year's mini Starlet eyeshadow palette, which was apparently very, very popular. So they decided to basically take some of the hues from the Rosy Cheek duo that was part of the I Need a Rose collection, and it led to this, which includes 3 creamy mattes, apparently, 1 duochrome and 1 sparkling foiled eyeshadow. So here's the thing, you guys know I love Natasha Denona's formula. I wouldn't be an affiliate otherwise, and I do feel like this is kind of safe, right? So if you look at, for instance, the matte, that's perfect to do a really nice look here. You have a light shade in there and you have a really deep shade, and I feel like having a duochrome and a foil in there is just kind of smart. Is it revolutionary? Is it going to change your life? Probably not. So this is already available on Natasha Denona's website, but it will be coming to Ulta and Sephora quite soon as well. If you are signed up for early access, you probably knew about this already. I will say that this one feels a little bit reminiscent of some previous Valentine's Day palettes. I'm not saying they're absolute dupes of one another, but there is a little bit of slight overlap or a similar sort of a colour story. So it feels possibly a little bit redundant for some Natasha Denona collectors. I don't know why I am struggling saying her name, but Natasha Denona is hard to pronounce. But I will say that these swatches do look very, very pretty. They look very, very pigmented. That shade, Andy, gorgeous. I'd love it as a lipstick. Do I necessarily need this palette? No, I don't. And I feel like a lot of us probably don't. But if you like this sort of a colour story and you don't have it, I do like Natasha's formula. They're so blendable, very, very easy to work with. But this feels kind of safe from her. You know, I'm not against it, but I'm like, we could do more, couldn't we? And to be fair, the looks that she's created from this look absolutely gorgeous. It just makes me think of like Sakuras and stuff, like, which is just gorgeous. And to curate a really nice colour story like that in 5 pans is very difficult, so I do commend her for that. But I'm going to be honest here, right? I do love Natasha Denona, but I kind of feel like if anyone else came out with this colour story, I'd just be like, I don't really care, you know? And I have a lot of these kind of shades already from different like brands, different palettes. And although I do collect the brand, because I'm ridiculous, there's a big chunk of me that's kind of saying, Teresa, you don't need it. It's $27. And I know you can get money off through Natasha Denona, through affiliate codes like my own or somebody else's. But I don't know. Like, unless you absolutely love this colour story, it just doesn't like appeal to me. I would personally love to see Natasha go back to some really kind of innovative colour stories. Do you know, like even the OG Gold, those pops of blues were really, really interesting. The original Safari palette, I would love, love, love to see some more colourful things, because I feel like a lot of things that we've seen have played it quite safe, and maybe that's just like from a commercial point of view, and hey, she gotta make her money and I appreciate that, but she's an artiste, you know, she knows what she's doing. I want to see something really, really innovative, and this for me is just a bit like a bit forgettable, a bit repetitive, a bit I've seen it all before. I don't know. I'll probably still get it because I'm an idiot, but you know, there you go. Let me know what you guys think. Are you interested in this or not?